She looked like a cold-hearted killer. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to tell me you're not going to drop not one tear while you talking about your sister. That means that you was not cool with her like that. That means that you was more cool with Jack the Cool, with you giving the 1000% benefit of the doubt, than with your own sister. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck you talking to? What, Jack the Court found out that Kiely was cheating on him the whole time? What, she's still having sex with other boys and shit, probably getting pregnant by this other tall boy with the blue polo, with the collar, white collar? Because it seems that was her sex male partner with the shrinks on his hand and shit, like playing freaky shit. Huh? You think we're stupid, huh? You think we're stupid? There's a lot of freaky shit going on in the University of Idaho. Drugs, sex, alcohol, all kind of shit. Overdoses, people dying because they get hazeled by other frat members of sororities. Shit happen. Oh no! Oh, they self inflict their death. Oh yeah, they suicide. They try to say that this was a suicide. That same day, November 13th, that this shit happened, they try to say that they all kill each other. That they all just kill each other. The cops said that shit. That they self-unalive themselves. Who the fuck you talking to? If this is why they botched the forensic? Because they already had a narrative to follow right after? Huh? This is why the 8 hours to report the crime, because all University of Idaho and Moscow PD authorities were fully aware of what the fuck happened. And everyone is fucking building a whole shit, try to clean this up and try to figure it out how we're gonna make this shit look so it doesn't fall in the university. Who the fuck you talking to? We're not victim blaming, because it must sound like, but no, we got something here that it was in secret, and it could have flipped the fuck out a weak man that he was in love with Kiely. Again, and I repeat, Bryan Kohberger said that Kiely got the worst injury, the worst wounds. They took their particular time with her. But you're going to tell me Jessica from the reporter room going to say inventing and fantasizing shit that the target was Maddie? Oh, the target was Maddie because Kiely was not supposed to be there. She was just there out of sporadic and, you know, it was not even planning. Oh, so that's why we believe it was Maddie. No, that's why we know that it was John Jack Showalker. Not John Jack, it's Jack Decor and John Jack Showalker. Both. And I stand on it. And I stand on it. And y'all gonna see. I'm gonna tell you right now, no one is gonna get blamed for this killing. After Kohberger is done and over with, ain't no one gonna listen, they cannot utilize this crime scene. They cannot do this case is over. These victims will not get no peace. They butch the crime scene for 8 hours. They fucked the whole crime scene up. They took all property out of that crime scene with blood on it. And give back to the family. You give back to the family shit with blood on it already? That is supposed to be on evidence? This is how we know the Moscow PD and the University of Idaho are working together to cover this shit up. They throw the spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks. If it doesn't stick, we just brush it down the fucking We flush it down the fucking toilet. Because we botched the crime scene, we botched the forensic, we fucked up the timeline. Everything the fuck these people did, it was to make sure that Jack Decor, whoever the fuck did this shit, it will not stick to them. Because they belong to the University of Idaho, point blank, period. It's nowhere around it. It's nowhere the fuck around it. Whoever committed this crime is from the University of Idaho and accomplices. And is no other. The Goncalves family said it very clear. What this lady Jessica is talking about don't make no fucking sense. The Goncalves family said 5 days after the killing happened that this was not a random drive-by looking for victims. What's the first fucking thing that they say about Kohberger? Oh, Kohberger was driving by looking for victims. Didn't they say that? But what? Y'all forgot that Goncalves family told y'all that this was not a drive-by looking for victims. Whoever the fuck did this knew the victims very well. Link to the house, link to the college, link to the victims. The Goncalves family told you that. Soon as they said that, they put the muzzle on their mouth. Soon as they said that, they put the muzzle on their mouth. And then Olivia Goncalves is gonna protect Jack Decor when Jack Decor was nowhere to be found, so he could get morphine in the morning. Because this shit was happening. Don't you think they went to Jack Decor's house? Way before they called the cops. If everyone from WSU knew what the fuck was going on, don't you think that everyone from the University of Idaho already fucking knew? Don't you think that they would have looked for Jack Decor to tell him what the fuck happened, to come and get your dog? But no, they let go the dog run out. And they called the pound for the pound to come and get the dog because the dog got blood on it. If you let a dog out of their room and they can't wait to go and see their owner, what you think the dog is gonna do? As soon as you open that door, it's gonna run to get to see their owner. So I believe when they opened Kiely's door to let the dog out, that's the first thing the dog did, step over blood and shit. That's why they let the dog go, because they couldn't find Jack Decor nowhere. He was not at his house. Because if he was at his house, they would have woke him the fuck up and he would have got the dog. It was nowhere to be found. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck you talking to? Stay the fuck away from me with all this shit about Bryan Kohberger being fucking guilty and shit when he's a total stranger. He's a total stranger for Washington. Don't you think he's more of a total stranger for Moscow, Idaho? He's a total stranger in Washington, Pullman, Washington. He's a total stranger for Pullman, Washington. And you're going to tell me he's going to be so familiar with fucking Moscow? This bitch, Jessica, said, yeah, that's what I call it, bitch, fuck you. She said, oh, what about if Bryan Kohberger went to Pullman, Washington because he fell in love with Maddie and he just wanted to be close to her? Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck you talking to? All these motherfucking content creators, they're fucking laughing at you. They subestimate your intelligence. They laugh at you. They see you subscribing to them. They see you subscribing to them and they laughing at you. They look at you as another victim because they victimizing you. Now they making you believe whatever the fuck they want to make you believe, and you're going to stop your tongue and be like, oh yeah, Bryan Kohberger is fucking guilty because Jessica did not even say so. Are you fucking serious?
So now I want to discuss the photos of one of the victims found on Bryan's phone. And that
one of the victims found on Bryan's phone. Where is that shit on the PCA,